Spanish monastery in North Miami Beach, where we spent the day interviewing and taping executive producers and the host of Channel 4's PM Magazine.
We're here for a behind-the-scenes look at how the show is produced, so please stay with us.
Killian Forum joined PM on their April 10th shooting for their April 19th show.
Jasper, host of the Killian Forum, and we're here today with Katrina Daniels, one of the co-hosts of PM Magazine. How did you get this position as co-host?
About 2 years ago, I was doing news in South Carolina, Greenville-Spartanburg, which is about the 36 market, and one of my photographers, a news shooter at the time, was sending out his audition tape of stories that he had shot for me. He wanted to get himself another job. So from Chip's job tape, I got a couple of offers, and this is it.
What previous training do you have for broadcasting?
I worked my way up from being an intern in Greenville when I got out of graduate school in 1978, all the way up. Just stayed at the same station.
What schools did you go to for broadcasting?
I went to the University of Miami. I had a degree in mass communications and political science with a minor in French. Then I went to Pepperdine, Malibu in California, in LA. Then I went to UCLA and I have a master's in psychology.
What problems or things do you run into when you're doing live segments opposed to tape segments, like Youth Fair?
Usually live is much more exciting, a lot more fun, because there's that slight chance of just total disaster. And that's a challenge to me. Sometimes logistics, if you're set up in one place and you're someplace else, you've got only like 2 minutes to make it across the fairgrounds, for example, you can run into a lot of problems. And then primarily, if you have any problems at all, there's usually signal will go down or something like that.
Do you have scripts for the show, or do you just sort of make it up as you go along?
Both. We have scripts for the show because we need to know the exact titles of the stories that we're introing, and obviously we've seen all the stories in advance, and we write the show a week in advance. In other words, this week's show we wrote last week. Do you know it?
Oh, you help with the writing and everything?
Yeah, we do.
Do you and Jimmy get along fine, or do you have any problems?
We generally don't have any problems at all. We get along real well.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
While there, Killian Forum met the on-air and behind-the-scenes personalities that put together PM Magazine.
Take one on the show open in 3, 2, 1. More than 800 years ago, in the Spanish province of Segovia, during the reign of Alfonso VII of Castile and Leon, this building, the oldest church in America, was built. How did it get from Segovia to North Miami Beach? Well, that's a question we'll answer later on in tonight's program. Welcome to Channel 4's PM Magazine. I'm Jimmy Cefalo.
And I'm Katrina Daniel, and I have a question for you on a much lighter note.
Okay.
Do you know what a paparazzi is?
Pasta?
No.
No?
That would have been your first guess.
Oh, wow.
It is a celebrity photographer. A celebrity photographer is one who hunts all over the world and the country looking for stars. They follow them in their homes, they follow them as they walk their dogs, they hover in helicopters as they're lying on Greek Isles trying to sunbathe. Well, Ron Galella is one of those celebrity photographers. He is, I guess, the chief paparazzi. What's his claim to fame? Well, Jackie Onassis has sued him, and Marlon Brando once punched his lights out.
Yet for every perfect take, there are those that just don't work out.
Myself and I took the makeup off, and then I left it. Damn. Okay, this is take one on the F1 out, F2 in 3, 2, 1. That can be tiring work, but it does pay off. Magazines pay up to $1,500 for the job. Take two. Yeah, not for getting beat up. Take two in 3, 2, 1. It's tiring work, but it can pay off. Magazines pay up to $1,500 for a good shot, and that's a lot of money. But then again, so is dental insurance.
Well, what about graffiti?
Graffiti.
Yes, it's emerging as an art form.
Oh, say that's expensive.
No, you are.
$1,500. And I'm going to say, yeah, but so is dental insurance. And you say, so is graffiti.
Okay. Wait.
No?
No.
Well, how do we get into it?
Expensive at the last thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, but the cost of dental
Insurance. Yeah, oh, I got it.
Wait,
I got it.
graffiti?
I got it. I say the cost of dental insurance is expensive, and you say, so is the cost of graffiti. Okay. Okay. This is take 3 in 3, 2, 1. That's tiring work, but it can also pay off. A good shot brings about $1,500 from a magazine. But then again, the cost of dental insurance can be expensive.
Well, so can graffiti be expensive?
Graffiti?
Yeah, you know, scrawls on subway walls.
Why is that
gates
expensive?
And, well, it's emerging as an art form. Right now, PM Magazine's Lee Jordan is going to take us to New York to meet some up-and-coming graffiti artists.
There are many aspects that go into a location shoot, including sound, lighting, and makeup, which become very tough out in the environment.